This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Caution's out.
Caution on the racetrack. Austin Dillon slows it back down.
Check out those lights. Look at that.
Well, now there are caution lights that
look at those.
Yeah, on the track that they can see. But how about the fans? These are on the back of some of the posts on the catch fence.
I love that. I like when everything is really experienced. Can you believe what we see out there? These guys are crazy. We were 5 wide off turn 2 at Texas.
How about that move by Hornaday? Crazy. Ron Hornaday slides to the top of the racetrack, trying to get by. Oh, look at that contact. The 81 of David Starr gets into the 01 of Joe Aramendia.
Justin
Lofton also involved as well.
You got to watch the job that David Starr does in this crash.
Caution's out, caution's out.
Third caution of the night comes out. The 81 of David Starr, hometown hero, involved. Joe Aramendia also involved in this in the 01. We saw the 7 get caught up.
That took a long time to develop. Something happened coming off turn 2, and they didn't wreck till they got all the way down to turn 3.
He was in the middle. Let's take another look at it right here. The 01's going to move up the racetrack. David's going to try to go to his outside, and he was trying to get between the 7 of Justin Lofton and the 01, didn't quite make it. Now watch the 07 of Tony Jackson Jr. gets into Justin Lofton in the 7 truck and turns him into the outside wall.
Look, David Starr still hadn't crashed. He was trying to, he tried to all the way down the back straightaway, but he finally got ahead in the right direction. Just watch this 81 truck. He makes a mistake. I think he crowds up into Lofton, gets Lofton out of whack, spins into the 01, heads toward the outside wall, barely clips it. Watch, he keeps driving it, got it down to the bottom of the racetrack, kept going in the right direction. Big crash.
Tough break for Justin Lofton.
Yeah, Justin was just a...
That truck may not even move from there. You see the front end all the way on the ground. He did get it refired and is going to...
I believe I'd give up.
Joe Aramendia is trying to... Well, we're not really sure what he's trying to do now.
That ought to end his progress right there. Yeah. The tires won't spin on. Maybe just wanted to get it off.
Yeah, David Starr's back in the pits for some more pit work with that Zachary Toyota.
Let him go. There you see the damage to the 4 of Ricky Carmichael's truck.
We heard his spotters say that something broke. They wasn't sure if it was a tire or what, but something broke on that truck. And man, look at the damage on it, Phil.
Yeah, what a great run Ricky was having. He was currently being shown in the 7th position right then. Tough break for that monster Chevrolet.
Had to go from the bottom of the track right to the wall. I guarantee you.
Top of your screen, you saw something definitely broke there. Looked like something maybe different than a flat tire, didn't it, Michael?
Certainly hard to tell. And the way that thing came to a rest over there, it's just...
I think he may have actually got into the end.
Times comparable to the leader, just got a lap down. Now he's going to try to fight his way around Johnny Benson. So if the caution flies here late in the going, Jason White, I think something happened. Something sounded bad about his engine when he went by, running in the 8th spot when that happened.
What was it, Ray?
I'd say he's got about 4 cylinders left out of the 8, is what it sounded like when he went by here, guys.
Yeah, I talked to Jason a little bit before the race. He said they had a fresh engine in that thing and had a lot more power than they used to. Qualified up in the top 10 solidly. Tomorrow's his birthday. This isn't the present he was looking to get.
Austin, laps to go. 9 trucks on the lead lap. Johnny Benson running 10th, 1 lap down. The field now in the hands of Todd Bodine. Coming out of turn 4 into the quad oval. Todd Bodine into the gas. Green flag back in the air. Here comes Hornaday all over his back bumper.
I think his clutch is okay.
Yeah, I think it is too. I don't know about Timothy Peters' start. That wasn't a good.
Oh, look at Hornaday's on the inside. They make contact. Hornaday pushing the 30 of Todd Bodine up the racetrack. Hornaday going for the win. Here comes Timothy Peters. He slides up the racetrack as they go down the backstretch.
Look at him beating and banging back there.
Todd Bodine forcing his way back on the outside, trying to get that position back 3 wide behind him.
Hornaday sideways down in the middle of 3 and 4, loses his momentum. Todd grabs the lead back. What a lap, what a restart by Ron Hornaday.
Todd Bodine back in front. Ron Hornaday runs 2nd. Here comes Johnny Sauter through the grass in the 13 running 3rd.
Look at Austin Dillon now takes over the 4th spot from Nelson Piquet Jr. Skinner's on the outside of Piquet.
Timothy Peters from 2nd. Oh, we hit a truck into the wall. Was that Peters?
It looked like Timothy Peters maybe, the 17 truck coming off too.
From 2nd to 7th in 1 lap and then hit the wall off turn 4. And there's a lot of damage to that, off turn 2. And there's a lot of damage to that truck as he exits turn 4.
Sparks flying underneath the 17. Let's see if he can hang on for 5 more laps.
I don't know, guys. I don't think that truck will run 5 laps as hard as it hit.
Bodine in front of Hornaday by almost 0.3 of a second. Sauter, Dillon, and Nelson Piquet Jr. in the 5th position. David Starr is sideways, and Matt Crafton with a lot of damage as well. Our 6th caution of the night.
Wow.
That's a big break for Timothy Peters. Bad break for Crafton, obviously, but a very big break for Timothy Peters, a guy that was having a great night. It seemed to look like it was all going to go away late in the going, but he can get to pit road, make repairs to that truck, and still get a solid finish.
Yeah,
check out David Starr's truck.
A lot of damage to that Zachary Toyota. Todd Bodine brings the field around to the start-finish line. That means 4 laps to go. We will have a green-white checker by the time they get this damage repaired, cleaned up off the racetrack.
Take another look at what just happened. Again, the 81 of David Starr involved.
Something broke. Or a tire went down on the right front of that Zachary Toyota. Matt Crafton came along with, ooh, look at Narain Karthikeyan barely get by there. Nice job by him to protect that great finish he has going.
Isn't that just the way it is some nights? Matt Crafton's had so much trouble tonight, and right there, there's nothing he could do. The truck inside of him had a problem with the right front. Looked like it might have blown a tire, and it just drove Crafton straight into the outside wall.
Welcome back. Green flag back in the air. Todd Bodine takes the lead away from the 33 of Hornaday. Here comes Johnny Sauter for second. They go into turn number 1. Todd Bodine with a great restart.
What a great time for a great restart for Todd Bodine.
Now watch Hornaday. He's got it wound up on the outside, and he's got Austin Dillon pushing him, giving him that draft down the back straightaway. Here they come, Bill.
That's Mike Skinner pushing Ron Hornaday.
Oh, he gets Hornaday loose up the racetrack. Here comes Mike Skinner now. Skinner moves into the 3rd spot. Johnny Sauter holding on to 2nd.
Here comes Kenny Schrader. He's now going to get a hold of the back of Austin Dillon. White flags in the air. Todd Bodine's got a gap on him.
1 lap of racing to go. Todd Bodine has been the dominant truck. It looks as though he's going to make it 6 wins at Texas Motor Speedway. The battle now for 3rd.
Austin Dillon on the inside of Mike Skinner trying to grab that spot. Skinner tries to crowd him down.
Austin Dillon on the inside. Skinner on the outside. Kenny Schrader behind him watching. Coming out of turn number 4. The 30 of Todd Bodine wins 6 times at Texas.
You guys are the shit, baby. Woo! How about it?
And Austin Dillon gets Mike Skinner at the line. Wow, by 4/1000ths of a second for 3rd for a career best.
Hornaday drops all the way back to 9th.
I told you they had a run going down into turn 3. It was such a run. Hornaday about spun out. They were going so fast.
Number 11, a mile and a half for Todd Bodine.
The winning drought has ended for Todd Bodine and the 30 truck. Right.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
This has been a special presentation of ABC Sports, spanning the globe to bring you the biggest of as the leader in sports television.